everyone, today we're on Davis Island, which is a little island just a little southwest of Tampa. This is one of the more affluent areas of Tampa, and kind of the nicer areas of downtown Tampa are Davis Island, Harbor Island, which Harbor Island is just east of Davis Island. There's lots of cool architecture around here. A lot of the team members of the Buccaneers, the Lightning, which is our hockey team, and the Rays, who are our baseball team. A lot of the team members live here, and lots of cool architecture. They have a really nice little beach down here, and a really cool airport, and a lot of times you can catch pilots doing touch and goes and practicing their piloting skills. So we'll try and get some good footage of all that today and enjoy the video. Alright, so right now we're coming into the downtown area of Davis Island. There's a couple of cool restaurants here, a couple of coffee shops, the usual kind of downtown stuff. Not really much of a downtown, more of a main street kind of vibe to it. Davis Island is kind of cool in the way that it doesn't feel like you're in the city. You kind of feel like you're more in a small town area, so it's kind of more relaxing, a little more private. We have arrived at Davis Island. It's not called Main Street, but it's basically the main street. It's on Davis Boulevard. We're going to take a quick spin around here.
I thought that was your turn. Is that mysterious? No, this is like a universal turn.
It looks like we have a coffee shop there. Definitely going to be going back there later tonight. That 220 East restaurant is relatively well known. It is very popular at nighttime. You'll get down here in the late evening and it's just totally packed. I've always liked this building. This is the Davis Island Post Office and also pharmacy. I always love classic stuff like that. And now we're coming up on a place that I've been wanting to check out myself. Looks like a pretty good sushi place. Alright, now we're crossing the street onto the other half, or fourth, of Davis Island Main Street. We're about to make it onto one of my favorite spots on Davis Island. This is the Anchor Bar, and it's a nice little locals bar, but they also make actually really, really good food, like way better than you think a bar would make. This right here is Molly Malone's Irish pub. I haven't been here yet, but I've really wanted to check it out. They have an open mic here on every week. I'm not sure which day, but I've always wanted to come down here to check out the open mic. We are headed to the beach right now. Take a look at that. That was quite a sunset. Well, that was the end of our first day at Davis Island. Got a bit of a late start today, but had a nice little day. Got some good footage. Got part of the island down. Got snubbed on planes so far. Hopefully tomorrow we can get some planes in. Anyways, signing out. See you tomorrow. Alright, now we're gonna go hunting for some cool houses. Fingers crossed. It's under construction, but how cool is that mid-century stuff? When I was buying a house for the first time, I ended up buying in Ybor City, the Ybor City area of Tampa, but I was looking at getting here into Davis Island, and when prices were more reasonable in Tampa, you could almost get into something like that for not too bad, but now it's just unattainable. I like that kind of stuff, like that mixture of like modern and classic. A lot of the homes the new homes in Davis Island are kind of a little too modern for my taste, but it has plenty of those cool old houses and also those modern classic kind of mixture of houses. Davis Island is actually David Islands, and this is the little waterway that separates the two parts of the island. Davis Island is mostly man-made. There was a small natural island that was here, but they actually brought in most of the material to make the island from outside. Alright, we're gonna take a break from creeping on people's houses before I get the cops called on me. But now, I think right now is a good time to go and get some coffee and relax a little bit. See you in a second. Okay, that ends our second day on Davis Island. We got snubbed again on airplanes this time. I saw a couple that were idling, but they never taxied to the runway. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little unprofessional tour of Davis Island, and I hope you tune in next time. Have a good night.